Welcome to Module 3, Objects and Types. You should have the Notes Jupyter Notebook open. And if I switch over to the file system view, you should have clicked on the first notebook over here, Notes, and have it open. And now we'll get started. So previously in the module on operators and assignment statements, we used lots of different numbers in those operations to produce a new value. We also saw how we use comparison operators to create these true and false values, which are referred to as Booleans. In this module, we're going to get a little bit more specific with the terminology and talk about objects and types. So I was previously using the word value to describe all of these numbers and these Booleans, but really every value in Python is an object. So we're going to go into what this means. And every object has a type. So they are very closely related concepts, but by the end of this module, you should have a good idea of what they mean exactly. So I think getting started with a real world analogy can be very helpful here. So we're going to first talk about what is an object in the real world. So if you just take a look around you right now, in whatever room you are, you'll see many physical objects. Each one of those objects you can label with a word or a name. So for instance, in the room I'm at now, there's a desk, a computer, a cup, window, books, a phone, and many more objects, right? So each one of those is an object. In Python, every value that we use is also an object. And really more formally, anything that can be assigned to a variable name in Python is an object. So when we did A is assigned to the value 5, or B is assigned to the value 99, or true and false, these are all objects in Python. So in the real world, it's physical things that you see. In Python, it's all these different values that can be assigned to a variable. All right, so that is an object, and every one of these objects has a type in Python. This is a very important and fundamental concept. To help understand types and to distinguish them from objects, another analogy to the real world can be helpful. So let's say you have a friend that says, "Bring me an object." Now, that is a weird request, but you might respond with, "What type of object do you need?" And then your friend could respond with, say something like cup, sugar, lawnmower, scissors, or any number of one of these things. Every one of these would be considered a type of object. They describe something, they provide a general description or a name that really describes many specific physical objects. So let's say your friend said lawnmower. They want you to bring them a lawnmower. And in this instance, the lawnmower is the type, right? There's one word to describe lawnmower, but there are many millions of physical lawnmowers that you could bring your friend that would satisfy that request. Each one of those physical lawnmowers is an object, right? So this lawnmower is an object, this lawnmower is an object, this lawnmower is an object, this lawnmower is an object. All of them together are lawn mowers. So you can't bring the word lawnmower. You bring a specific instance of a lawnmower, which in this case could be any millions of different physical objects. So again, the type in this analogy is the generic term, such as lawnmower or cup, sugar, scissors, whatever. And the specific physical object that you bring is the object. So that's the difference between type and object in the real world. In the next video, we will continue with learning about what are objects and types with respect to Python.